Welcome back to Cool Times Podcast. We talk all things cool about the cold storage construction industry, and we are celebrating my favorite month of the year.
Should be.
Not because it's our birthdays. It's because it's Women in Construction Month. It's actually week, but I do the whole month.
We do.
Everything in March, we do for the whole month. So we have a fun one here. We have Brenttnie Smith here from Reeves Young joining us on our Women in Construction. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for having me. My first ever podcast. So it's a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
So fun.
Yeah, I met you in Atlanta at another small little conference. And from there, we've stayed in touch. I saw you then again at Icon. And I'm like, we really need to get you on the show.
Mm-hmm.
And here
thank
you
you
are.
for having me. I'm very excited to be here.
Love it.
That's right. And I heard a rumor that you and Jenna share something in common.
We do.
Did you know that?
She probably doesn't know that.
She don't know yet.
I just found out because I was cyber stalking you. And we're both DGs.
Oh, really?
I can't even remember what year I was, but I pledged DG at UW-Madison when I was there.
Throw what you know.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you guys have signals.
Yep, we have signals. We have secret sign-offs and handshakes. We've got it all.
So next time we see you guys together, I better see the secret handshake.
We'll see. It's a secret.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you're allowed.
Well, then I want to see it.
I love when he's on the outside of things. He gets so mad.
I'm currently mad right now. I do want to see this secret. Is it like a secret hug or a handshake?
No, we can't tell you.
It's just a secret?
Just a secret between sisters.
Look at you guys. Well, Jenna, you know what? You got this one because you are also a woman in construction.
I am.
And I think it's so badass.
Thanks.
You guys both kill it, and I'm super intimidated, and now I'm going to let you run the show here.
Well, you know my story, so why don't we ask Brenttnie about hers? Tell us a little bit about how you got started in construction. Like, my background is that I kind of grew up in it. Like, I had family, stayed in it, got out of it, somehow ended up starting a construction company with my husband. So what's yours?
Yeah, I actually laugh every time I'm asked this question because I did not study anything about this industry and did not know about it. Well, you see construction all around you, but had no pursuits in it. I studied sports broadcasting, so a completely different realm. My first two jobs out of college were the Miami Dolphins and Golf Channel. So completely great opportunities, learned a lot, business development, marketing, but everyone knows that sports background, you're never going to have a 9 to 5 or even close to that. I worked for the morning show for Golf Channel, so my schedule was 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. So after a little while, that wore on me, and decided to join normal society again. So honestly, I was down in Central Florida, where I'm from, born and raised, packed my car and my 2 dogs and drove to Atlanta. I knew I wanted to be here. I was like, I'll figure it out. Got into real estate, luckily, led to a lot of opportunities on the operations side. And then there was a marketing position at a local Atlanta structural engineering firm. It's like, I know nothing about it, but I've got marketing, communications, let's try it. And when I was there, they had a business development professional. And I was like, what world is this? Like, no one's even told me what business development is. I didn't know this was an option. I was like, can I try it out for a little bit? And I was so blessed that I had a woman in our leadership team back there who said, give it a try, see how you like it. Thrived in it. So went full business development. And one of the clients that I built during that time was Reeves Young. So I moved over to them, and then Valentine's Day will be 3 years on our industrial group at Reeves Young.
Wow, very cool.
Yes.
What an anniversary.
Yep.
Valentine's Day.
I know. I tell my husband we're not celebrating Valentine's, we're celebrating my work anniversary.
Yes.
That's right.
Love what you do.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. Thank
Tell
you.
us a little bit about Reeves Young and how they're positioned and positioning themselves into cold storage.
Yeah, absolutely. So Reeves Young is a regional general contractor with 4 business units. We have heavy civil, which started our company. We've got commercial, water resources, and my personal favorite, industrial. We have offices all across the Southeast, which is here in Atlanta, Savannah, Nashville, and Greenville. But just like we were talking before, just came back from Florida, we're breaking into the Florida and North Carolina market really heavily.
It's exciting.
Yes. And plus when you get to go warmer places, that helps too. I was like, I'll grow the business there all day. Our leadership team at Reeves Young is very, very entrepreneurial. which allows us to be hyper focused and grow pretty rapidly. Honestly, we've grown a lot in the last 6 to 8 years from where we started. And it allows us to focus on diversifying our services and markets. So not just industrial spec, for example, but getting in data centers, cold storage, other things like that, as well as our other markets. So diversifying the services and markets, and then really focusing. We keep, even though as we're growing rapidly, we keep our culture in mind, and our people come first at Reeves Young. It's our biggest priority, our employees. And we feel like when we treat our employees right, it really shines through to make strong relationships with our clients and then our industry peers and partners.
Yeah. Well, I imagine when you treat your employees right, I think we try to do this as well. They're happier people. And so when they're interacting with clients, then they're providing a different kind of experience.
Exactly.
Okay. So tell us about how, so Reeves Young was a client of yours first, and then you moved to there. What drew you? Tell us how that relationship was built a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I, for one, noticed the rapid growth because when I first saw Reeves Young, I knew them heavily for water resources projects and commercial projects.
Okay.
But then all of a sudden, I started seeing a rapid growth on the industrial side. The firm I was with prior did a lot of data centers and industrial. It's
Okay.
like I keep seeing their name on stuff, need to get out, need to talk to them. And my now supervisor, Stephen McMillan, was someone I grew close to when I would go visit on office visits to meet with them. And every time I go in the office, I would just love the culture and the experience, how well I got along with him, where it's like not only just talking to someone I respect, but also it felt like a peer and a friend.
Yeah.
I was like, I like that feeling and where people want to go to work. I don't tell my boss I said this, but you can honestly not pay me and I would still go. And I love my job so much. So that helped the decision. Yes, very easy decision, hands down.
We'll keep that our little secret.
Yes.
You know we're recording this, right? I love that. That's very cool. So you guys have multiple offices, Southeast. Are you guys focusing on industrial cold storage for those areas right now, or will you guys travel anywhere in the U.S. to do a cold storage deal?
Right. I think honestly, it's where obviously our partnerships and relationships take us first. Organically, we'll probably focus on the Southeast first, just because we've got boots on the grounds and the resources here.
Yeah,
we
sure.
know construction costs and the markets here the best. But like I said, if people want to look at different areas, we have looked at a couple manufacturing jobs in different parts of the country, as far west as Texas, far north as Virginia. So we're never going to say no.
Yeah, that's right.
The team probably doesn't want to hear that either, because I was like, I'll talk to any opportunity. But
Right.
probably focus more here first.
And there's a lot of opportunity. Like we've
Yes.
seen a lot of that in our realm, that there's been a lot of opportunity and a lot of growth in that southeastern region. So you're seeing that as well.
It is paying off, and just this January alone has been my busiest one yet. Everything's starting to lease up. New funds are being allocated to end users where they're like, we have money and you have to spend it. So I don't think it's slowing down anytime soon. And the demand is there. There's just demand, consumer demand is there. So
it is there. It is there. Well, tell us, okay, since we're talking about women in construction, being women in construction, what have maybe been like, have you encountered any challenges kind of entering, you entered it a little bit differently, but I think we all do. We all have our own path. But have you encountered any challenges that you've noted or overcome working in this industry?
Yeah, that's a great question. I have been blessed that I haven't encountered too many. I've had a strong backing of people above me to help me along the way, and then alongside me to encourage me. I would think the biggest was making that jump from into the industry that I didn't know. So the big learning curves. And then once you think you've got industrial down, you go into cold storage and all the technology and how complex it is over there, and then data center. So, and then not to mention all the other groups that we do.
Right. Everyone's a different animal.
Exactly. So being able to speak to each one of those and to learn the industry and what each business unit's needs are, because what you might need on a water project, you're not going to need anywhere on industrial. So just adapting to that and learning to, I think, ask for help too, not just try to do it alone, which I've had open doors at Reeves Young, so it's been very positive, but leaning into that and be like, hey, I might not know this, so would you mind helping me and teaching me? So when the time comes, we're prepared.
And it's so great that Reeves Young has that culture, because I mean, I can remember in my career prior to this, like kind of fake it till you make it. And that can put you into some trouble, right? So it's
Yes.
great when there's companies like Reeves Young that are fostering that type of culture where it is an open door policy. Like we try to emulate at our company here too, where there is no wrong question. Ask the question. It's like when you're dealing with construction and details and things like this, like it's more important. You always say, ask the question versus assuming.
Oh yeah,
So,
absolutely. Ask a question if you don't know.
did you learn that the hard way?
I've learned that the hard way. We don't need to hash that out.
Oh, okay.
Hey, question on Reeves Young, and maybe a lot of the listeners are going to want to know this too. So, are y'all partner with cold storage architects across the U.S., or do you guys do that in house?
We partner with architects. We don't have architects or engineers. We have plenty of civil engineering backgrounds on our team. And my team has built plenty of projects across the country, some even in Texas. But we, as far as Reeves Young go, we're just the GC and then have our in-house site work capabilities.
Gotcha. Well, you let me know. I know a lot of good cold storage architects.
Love that.
Hook
The
you
more
up.
the merrier, please.
Hook you up. Yeah, I think it's important to partner with the talented cold storage subs out there to help move things along the way. So, is that one of your focuses right now? Is to find cold storage subs that are just they master certain trades on the in this division, that division, or do you have a team kind of going out, finding those partnerships with good trades?
I would like to talk to everyone possible that is talented and has opportunities right now. I don't think we have a time to be nitpicky on that. I just want good trade partners that will work with us, and we provide our resources in return as well. It's give and take. And then, I wouldn't exclude anybody. I would like to meet as many people as possible in the right spaces and work with some talented individuals across the country.
That's a great attitude.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good ones out there too. I can hook you up with that.
Love it. Keep them coming.
I think it's important just to help everybody in the industry and learn and grow together. And, with it being women in construction as well, there's so many, I'm seeing more and more women enter the space and just be rock stars in the industry. And what I love about this industry specifically is that we are all so welcoming to that. So it's not like, oh, what does Jenna know? You know what I mean? I think let's hop in. What do you know? What do you not know? How can I help you?
Well,
Absolutely.
Right. Yeah. And I believe that men and women do see the world a little bit differently. So I think we each bring things. I know I'm not allowed to say that anymore, but I just said it. I believe we bring a different, point of view. And that can be really positive sometimes. I know even in business, like working with my spouse, like being a woman, I'm like, no, we have to stop and we have to think about it. What are you doing? And that's really fun for me.
What do you think some advantages are for a woman in construction versus someone like me in construction? A man.
That's a great question, because I usually get asked the opposite, which are some obstacles.
No.
I think that women are very strategic and detail oriented, and we are great on follow-ups with people and pay attention. We're also very good listeners. We don't dominate a conversation. We take away notes. So I think that helps when you're working with clients and adjusting to them.
Man, I wish you guys could just watch this on YouTube.
I love it.
This is when you should
interrupt.
This is when you should watch on YouTube. Anyway, continue.
No, I just think and also we do have, even though strong personalities I see in females, especially young females starting their careers, they're still very nurturing, and we have, like you said, an open and welcoming attitude.
Yeah.
And I think that helps when you're creating those partnerships and relationships.
Agreed.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with that. I had to compete against some women in my career early on, and man, I got smashed.
Yeah, he did.
In sales. I mean, yeah. So I learned to respect how just they can absolutely crush it. Yeah,
they absolutely can. So
very humbling moment in my career early on out of college. Let me tell you that.
Did you bring some preconceived notions with you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
No, I did not.
Checking.
I was going to go into my early on career against competing with Christine and HCR, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
we're not going to get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. It's not about that.
It's not. Okay. So we always ask this question. It's called our cool story question. And it might not have to do with cold storage, but do you have a cool story about maybe a cool project you've worked on or a cool deal you've put together that, it was just kind of one of those moments where it was like, I'm definitely doing what I should be doing. I love this.
I think I'm trying to think off the top of my head. We've got a lot of success stories coming in this past year where it has been, our biggest objection as our group is not that we have the lowest construction costs or not that we're not the most competitive, because we are, which is a big advantage to us. But our biggest thing we get back is we've worked with the same people for 25 years. Like, why would we take a chance on someone new? Or there's no chance in, you know what, they'll ever work with Reeves Young. And in my mind, instead of thinking that as a defeat, I remember that happened a couple times in my first few weeks at Reeves Young. I was like, I'll see you in 6 months, or I'll see you once we land a few of those projects, then we'll talk again. And now those are coming to fruition, and clients that either said they would never work with us, or we've had to try 10 plus times to get on their list. We finally built trust in them, and we're getting those opportunities. So it's definitely paying off. And that's a big success to me, because I think a lot of times you get beaten down when things don't go, or they don't go immediately, and it takes a lot longer gameplay. But when those projects start to pop, it's very exciting. Or if someone says, you don't have manufacturing at Reeves Young, you're never, and then like we're getting manufacturing opportunities now. It's pretty great, and it's a big reward. And I hate to say the naysayers, but like it's been awesome. Say it, I told you so.
Yeah, it is.
That's the best part.
It is. It's the best part, but it does take time. Right? Like like you said, you're building that trust, you're building those relationships, showing people what you can do. It does take time, but when you can start to see that reward coming in for that time and that resilience that you put out, like
there's no better feeling.
Yeah. Brenttnie, we were talking about that months ago. I'm on the phone. You're like, what other advice, would you have for a new company like Reeves Young in cold storage? But it's been, you've been at it 3 years, and I told you got to be patient. Like, our industry, although very welcoming, also very much, we're going to see how long you stick around first and wait this out. Right. So I think it's important for anyone new to, if you're entering the space, be patient, and you have to show consistency and keep showing up. And that's what you're doing. And that's going to pay off tenfold.
Sounds like it's starting to.
It's starting to. I'm excited.
It's starting to, right? Keep showing up to the cold storage conferences, Icon, GCCA, SEBA, right? Those are the big cold storage, big threes in our little circle network. But all those other ones too. I mean, you got Pack Expo and the chicken and meat process show. Whatever you guys are getting into, I mean, you just got to keep showing up.
That's how you build.
That's the first step, and most important.
That's right, 100%. This episode is brought to you by Applied Fabricators, or AFAB as we like to call them.
Need a partner that's rapid, responsive, and reliable? Applied Fabricators delivers top-tier metal solutions with speed and precision, so you can stay on schedule without the stress.
Their expert team tackles the toughest projects, ensuring quality and efficiency every step of the way. So go grab a beer. AFAB has it from here.
This episode is brought to you by Jamison Door Company.
Discover the legacy of Jamison Door Company, pioneers in the door industry since 1906.
With a commitment to innovation and quality, Jamison doors are engineered to perform and built to last, meeting the highest standards for temperature control and durability. Ideal for commercial and industrial applications, Jamison provides customized solutions that ensure operational efficiency and energy savings.
Trust in the strength and reliability of a Jamison door to safeguard your products and streamline your workflow.
Choose Jamison, where every door opens a world of possibilities. What advice would you maybe give to like a younger females that are maybe like on the fence about like what they want to do? And again, the way that you got here, it's not how you saw it going, right? Like it was the same for me. So What advice do you think we as women in construction could give younger women to help them see the opportunity and how fun this industry could be?
Yeah, that's an excellent question because I have started in the past 2 years mentoring young professionals, men and women, but I've had a couple women come to me and ask for this advice earlier in career. I met with one last week. She's like, I have a degree in this, but I don't know if I want to do anything in this. I'm looking at commercial real estate. So what are your thoughts? And one of those mentees, I'm actually very proud to say, I've been working with her the past year. She will be starting on our industrial team this July. So it's full circle. I'm like very rewarding to see her growth and her join our team. But I think the biggest thing that I've told them, even if they're on the fence or they're dipping their toe in or just anything, get to meet other like-minded individuals, especially females who have done this, who've gone down the road, that can tell you the good, bad, and ugly, that can tell you what organizations or strategies work, and not just from the GC side, but architects, engineers, subcontractors. Run the gamut of everyone to get everyone's opinion. Start if you can. I like to invite the ladies to happy hours or to lunches with women who are already in the industry.
Yeah.
So they can get to know them before they even jump in. So they don't feel like they're alone either when they jump in. I think the biggest thing is just looking to those who've already done it and learning from them. I think it'll help them fast track their career, but also, I mean, I made plenty of mistakes. I've learned. So I can tell you what to do, what not to do, and give you some help there, a little guidance.
I love that. I love that. That networking and that mentoring, I think, is really how we've seen the growth that we're seeing in women entering this space. Like having the people who've gone before be like, there's a lot to learn here. There's a lot of fun to have here. There's a lot of opportunity here. You know, try this, don't try this.
How did you get in? That's really cool that you do that. How'd you get into mentoring? And is it like a program or?
So there are a lot of great programs, especially I'm involved with NAOP really well, like the National Association of Industrial Office Parks, but soon to be renamed. So I've learned of different committees and ways that way, but honestly, it's just organically. It's going to sound funny. I've gone to a few data center conferences, met people's parents there, and they found out I'm in business development. They're like, my daughter's interested. Can she talk to you? I was like, absolutely. Or maybe if they're interested on the brokerage side, I was like, I don't do that. I can speak to my stuff or stuff I know, but also introducing them to my friends in brokerage, other females that they know. The girl from last week, she actually said in South Florida, and she's like, South Florida or Atlanta, what's the options there? I was like, I've got connections to both. So let's just weigh all your options first and see where you fall.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's really
so cool. I love that. It's important.
Absolutely. How much time you spend on a week or monthly basis mentoring?
I would say probably 2-3 hours a week. It could be more. It could definitely be more. That's for sure.
That's really,
and hopefully when our new associate joins us, I'll have time to do more of that. She'll be helping
That's
me with some of
exciting.
my
Absolutely.
It's very cool. I'm very excited for her to start. She's got a lot of promise and a great future ahead of her.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
I love to see people grow. Like that's part of my training in life. So I love to be able to see that and see people step into new opportunities. It's exciting. So congrats.
Very cool. Well, let's circle back to Reeves Young, and I love asking this question. It's my hardball question. This my only hardball question of the entire podcast is: if I'm a cold storage owner or I want to build a warehouse, why would I buy from Reeves Young? Why would I buy?
No, that's a great question. And especially our industrial group that chases most of the cold storage pursuits. My team has built projects elsewhere. It's not like they've never done a cold storage facility. Our biggest objection is just when has Reeves Young done one or a full ground up project. So it's getting our foot through the door in that aspect. But we've got the experience, we've got the resumes. I joke with people, I'm like, would you, if Bobby Flay applied at McDonald's, you'd be like, well, you never cooked at a McDonald's before. So like, I don't know if I'm gonna the people have the experience, not the companies actually. And that's one of our president's mottos. But also with our culture, not only for our employees, it extends to our clients. We are growing rapidly, but we still want to take the time and keep that small business feel. So when you would talk to Reeves Young, you're going to get our A team every time. You're going to get our dedicated time and communication. We're not just going to be on the first meeting, see you at the last one. We're on every weekly call. We're there accessible all hours. So not only do we have the resumes, but we've got the professionals to carry out a job successfully. And we've shown that as we've broken into the different markets with data centers and manufacturing. So I think just waiting for that first opportunity, someone to partner with us. So it would be pretty exciting.
It sounds like Reeves Young has done a good job with the people that they've hired, making sure that they're covering all of these different important parts of building.
Right.
So that's awesome.
I've got a great team. They're way smarter than me.
Hey, he always says that, don't you?
I do say that.
Hire and work with people who are smarter than you, right?
Absolutely.
Because you bring something to the table and they bring something to the table. So
Absolutely.
tell our listeners, like if they want to look a little bit more into what Reeves Young is doing, where would they find y'all?
Yeah, absolutely. If they are in the Southeast, any of our offices, any hour of the day, we'd be happy to host you, whether Atlanta, Nashville, Savannah, Greenville. Obviously, you can look at our website, see all of our stuff. We have the top-notch marketing team, so they do an excellent job on our site and our social. But we're out at all the conferences. We'd be happy. I make a couple trips a year to bigger cities as they're looking to build in the Southeast, like a Dallas or Chicago or New York. So love to stop in and see you. I'll come to you.
I love
There's plenty of opportunities. And then if reach out to anyone on our team, we've got all of our information we're happy to share. I mean, it's not a lockdown, pass it along to your team. We just want to, it's more about awareness and seeing our capabilities. And then we're happy to host the rest.
I love it.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
You killed it.
Appreciate it.
You guys, are you sure you were not only in the same sorority, but also, I mean, she's answering every question like how you were trained to answer questions because you were a pageant girl, Jenna.
I can't.
Oh.
Were you a pageant girl too?
I was about to say I was in flag football.
We didn't have all similarities.
No,
We have some similarities.
I love it.
You were in flag football?
That's awesome.
Oh yeah, I study sports broadcasting for a reason. I'm obsessed with sports. My fantasy football team beats my husband's every year. Like
Yes.
I love it. I live for. I'm like, have you not checked your draft this week? Like, what are we doing?
What's your football team?
So for college, I went to Alabama.
Mhm.
So you might, few viewers might drop off now that I said
Alabama. I know.
And then I am a diehard Chicago Bears fan. So
Oh
It's been-
no, I
That
thought we
hurts.
could be friends.
oh no, are you Green Bay Packers?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, I am so sorry about that last
I love
game.
that she knew that.
My Green Bay Packer coaster.
Oh my gosh, I'm never getting invited back
Little
now.
Lauren.
No. It's totally cool. I mean,
y'all were amazing this
it's
year.
totally cool.
Insane season.
Yeah.
Insane.
Such a
And I
great
think it's
season.
just because the Pope is a Chicago Bears fan. I think that's the only reason we got the miracles we did.
I look okay. So since you do follow sports so tight, I look back at all the Bears wins and comeback wins. Like the Bears easily could have went 4-13
Mhm.
easily.
Yeah,
It's ridiculous.
absolutely.
And
Yeah.
Green
There's
Bay
at least
gave you that playoff game
yeah.
on a
Yeah.
silver platter.
Yeah, we did. That's on
I
us.
feel bad for Jordan Love throwing 4 touchdowns and having an epic game, and just their kicker sucks and their
Yeah.
defense shit the bed and whatever.
Let's not talk.
That's the farthest we've made in a long time. I was celebrating very hard the next
Man,
Good.
dude, that was epic.
That's
That was good. So who's winning? Well, we're by the time this is released. Ooh, let's test your knowledge.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, the Super Bowl is literally days away.
Yes.
By the time this is released, we'll know who the winner is.
What are your predictions?
What's your prediction?
I've got Seattle. They look so talented. I just don't think. I mean, the Patriots look great too. Drake May is amazing. I love him and his wife and everything the organization's able to do there, and they're able. But Seattle's just too strong. I didn't want to play them. If the Bears kept going, I was like, please don't play Seattle. Please don't play Seattle.
Right.
I would love that for Sam Darnold, though.
Yes.
After Minnesota just said,
Mhm.
"No, we're good. You're not really." They judge his entire season off the last 2 games of the year, and that's so unfair.
Yeah, it was.
The guy literally took your team to 13-3 or whatever it was. I'm like, are you kidding me? So
Yes.
it
It'd be
would
an amazing comeback story for sure.
It would be a total kind of a middle finger to that organization if he wins the
Yep.
Super Bowl with that team.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
love that.
I'm on board with that. I also think Seattle is going to win. I think it is going to be a 10-point win for Seattle.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 3, but I think it's gonna be closer than we expect. But I do think
Mhm.
it's gonna be
I'm
a good
tired of
game.
seeing Patriots win.
I know.
I'm tired
It
of
feels
that.
like they just won, even though we've had a gap in it. It feels like they just
Yeah.
won. It's like, okay. But then I'm from Alabama. That's what everyone's telling me. So
How do you feel? How'd you feel about the college football, like Indiana, out of nowhere?
I mean, Fernando Mendoza is incredible. I love to hear him talk too. He's just a little
Mhm.
genius.
Great.
And seeing Miami get to, they went not two teams I would have guessed at the beginning of the season.
Right.
Just need to get the SEC back in there, so a little further next
Mhm.
year.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, it's tough for like I follow college football obviously because I'm Wisconsin. I'm a Badger fan, but it's really hard to like cheer for that team
That's
because
fair.
it is just we just never ever recruit good quarterbacks, and we can't do it anymore because obviously they're not going to spend money. They're not going to spend NIL
Mhm.
money. They're just
That's fair.
and yeah. I mean, if you're an offensive lineman, you go to Wisconsin. If you're a running back, you go to Wisconsin. Outside of that, like that's it.
That's fair.
We're always going to be we're always going to be fifth or fourth place in the Big Ten.
We will. We just have to get comfortable there.
I just cannot stand Ohio State.
I
Fair.
don't think. Well, I was going to say I don't think anyone can, but again, I'm about to lose some viewers.
I know, right? But it was fun watching. Like Jen and I were traveling. We were in the airport, and Ohio State just lost.
Yes, because it was here.
And yeah, it was in Dallas. Wasn't
Yeah,
it? And I think who beat Ohio State again?
Miami. Because remember, we were going through the airport and all of these Miami people were wearing their Miami stuff. And then there are all these Ohio people wearing this Ohio stuff. And the TSA agents were all over these Ohio people. It was hilarious. And they were getting so mad.
That's so funny.
Yeah. So I think you're spot on there. And everyone at Ohio State had their shirts on and they just looked so mad.
And TSA rubbed it in.
Oh, that's hysterical.
It was
well.
awesome.
Let's get to your favorite portion.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask. We're gonna get to know you a little bit
more.
We're gonna get to know you a little bit more. I'm gonna ask you some fun rapid round questions, and yeah, go from there. All right, are you ready?
Let's do it.
She's ready. All right. So, are you a pre-construction meeting at 7 a.m. or a client dinner at 7 p.m.?
I used to be client dinner, but I love my pre-con team. Pre-con at 7 a.m. Earlier, better. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Are you a call or a text?
Oof. I talk so much for what I do for work, so text after hours.
Fair.
That's good. That's
fair.
So this one is, I already know the answer. Teach a construction class or mentor someone one-on-one?
Mentor, for sure.
All right. Beach vacation or a mountain cabin getaway?
Beach. Beach, yes, for sure.
Like it.
Early bird or late night grinder?
Early bird, but I'm guilty of watching shows way too late at night after my kid goes down.
Me up too late. Making the early bird tired.
What's your favorite show on TV right now?
I'm a big historical, so Gilded Age. I'm obsessed with that show. I'm just waiting for it to come back on. But then, I mean, I buy into all the other shows like Tell Me Lies and The Bridgertons, of course, and stuff like that. So.
Okay. All right. Are you a cold beer or cold drink person?
I am an ice cold, extra dirty martini person.
Come on now.
Be friends with my friend Christy.
There you go. Blue cheese olives.
So you would go martini over margarita?
Yes. I'm hooked on them lately.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're good.
That's pretty amazing. This isn't a this or that question, but I really love this question and we've added it. If you could do a TED Talk on any topic you want, what would it be?
It's a good one. Randomly, I did a paper in college about how I think sports are a universal language in its own that can bring people together. So it would probably be something based on nothing to do with my career, but
I love that though.
Sports bring people together across beliefs or geographic regions. Or,
right. Mm-hmm. I 100% agree with that.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see here. Landman. Is this our year? This is it. This is question of the year. This is it. So, better TV show, Landman or Yellowstone?
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it.
That's good. Did you finish?
Talk about a strong female role over there who kicks butt.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She's awesome.
Well, the lawyer in Landman is unreal.
Oh, she's real good too.
She kind of gives me that Beth vibe, you know?
Yeah.
Like we'll walk in a room and just put someone in their place.
She's real good at that.
Yeah.
I have a crush on her.
Strong women in TV shows are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And we're celebrating women in construction.
We are.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience right now about yourself or Reeves Young?
There is one thing I want to point out about Reeves Young as a
Yeah.
company,
Mm-hmm.
the way that we kind of give back. It's very important to us because we've had such sustainable growth and profitability. We give back to organizations in our community a lot. And one of those is the Fun Club. It's FUN, stands for Friends You Need. It is adults with mild to moderate disabilities. It's a program where they go to and it teaches them education and life skills, fitness programs. We lean into that a lot and give back to them. We recently had an event at our Atlanta office, which whoever thought of it was a genius. But each individual from the Fun Club created their own piece of artwork. And
Oh,
these were
cool.
masterpieces, better than I could ever do. It was
Word.
shocking how talented they are. But they brought in all their artwork, and we set up like an artwork auction gallery at the office. All got to display their work, and then if you had favorite or favorites, because there was some wars out there, you got to bid on them. And then we got really competitive, and we raised a lot of money and took all those proceeds and gave it back to the Fun Club. It was just a very interactive way to get to spend time with these individuals and see their talents and capabilities and foster that in the community. I was very rewarding. So it
That's
means a
amazing.
lot for me, yeah, for Reeves Young with this Fun Club, because they also do other events like Funtasia, our office. We bring the whole community at Christmas to see them.
Yeah.
They participate in our Halloween costume party. Reeves Young does a very good job of working with the community and philanthropy that way. And it's just something to be highlighted for sure.
Absolutely. That's amazing, by the way. Is that organization in just Georgia or is it
Yes,
nationwide?
it's local to our office sits in the Suwannee Sugar Hill area, right outside Atlanta. So they're right down the road from us.
That's amazing. I
Thank
love
you.
So
that.
cool.
Such an impact for local
Love that Reeves
communities.
Young gives back, and I love that
Mhm.
you're into that. Also, mentoring. I think you are going to absolutely dominate in this industry. We are glad to have you and Reeves Young in it. Congratulations to all your success,
Yes.
and
Congrats on 3 years at Reeves Young
Thank you.
coming
Yeah.
up.
Thank
So
you.
fun.
Hopefully there's
And
30 more on the back of
yeah.
that.
there you go.
Yes. And we look forward to hopefully seeing you at some of the trade shows coming up.
Yeah,
Yes,
and to all our
absolutely. Thank you.
listeners too. Thank you. I mean, without all our listeners and supporters and
Yep.
sponsors, we can't do this really fun interaction to get to know people in the industry. So thank you for that. Subscribe, Apple and Spotify, and on YouTube. It's more fun to watch these on YouTube, by the way. It's way more fun.
I love
It's
that.
the banter. It's really my favorite. So share, subscribe, like, and Brenttnie, you are awesome. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you for your time. It's truly a pleasure. It's great first experience from the podcast. So
And you were
I
in a
really appreciate your
podcast
time.
room. And
You
you were
are.
in a
Yes.
podcast room.
I had to
We get
show
her on
up
the
with the
show. She
best.
goes, "Hey, heads up, I'm in a podcast room. Our office, we rented because they have them in their building." I'm like, "This
So
is
cool.
amazing. Your setup's awesome. That's cool."
We're set up right. Thank you
Right.
so much.
All right. Thank you guys. And until next time, we'll be back.